Are we ready, everybody?
Yes.
As ready
Okay.
as I'm able to be.
Well, this is gonna get ugly fast.
It usually does.
So, before it moves, I think the Urca de Lima is gonna go ahead and just unload into the Peaceful Intentions.
Okay, we gladly accept its surrender and the seizure of all its guns as it unloads. No?
No. Hey.
They're not surrendering,
Hey!
No, but they didn't do very well on those shots.
so that's a shame.
So, the Peaceful has come in close and it's kind of low, and they're having a hard time angling their guns down at it. So, a couple skip through the sails or skip across the water nearby, but since it's barreling straight towards them, almost all the shots miss or they glance off the bow. Other than one or two cannonballs rolling across the deck, the Peaceful Intentions is completely unscathed. So now the ship's going to move. And, yeah, then this brig's going to move. And he's going to fire also. Let's see. He has 1d8. Hey, he don't hit nothing. Oh, he only had. Why did I think he had more shot? He only had 2, and 1 was damaged, so he shouldn't even been able to fire all those shots. All right. So 2d10 or two rolls. All right, a 17's gonna hit. Three damage. And then small arms. Actually, both of them are gonna fire small arms. So that's gonna be 2 rolls, and they do d6 each. Wow, you guys very lucky.
No, it's tactical genius on our part.
Man, this is a clusterfuck. There's so much shit happening. Okay, he's gonna fire a shot.
Fly out torpedoes!
Whiff. He has a +0. Yeah, whiff. How about the man of war? +2, okay. He actually has a lot of guns. He has 3d8, so let's see how he does. Okay, that's going to reduce the peaceful intentions to 0.
Doesn't the peaceful intentions have armor?
Yeah, roll your armor. Actually, twice, because we didn't for the other one. It's a d2 for each, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So 2d2.
2d2. Okay, so that would put him at 4 after the first hit, and then a hit for 5 minus 1 is 4, so he's at 0. All right. So, the ship is now a derelict. It cannot move or take crew actions. Yeah. And then they're going to pepper it with small arms fire, I think.
The peaceful intentions in trouble?
The Peaceful Intentions is currently sinking. All hands on board are doing basically nothing but bailing water.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so these guys are just going to be assholes and fire their small arms at the people trying to, trying to save their ship.
Yep. They did lose a broadside though, so that's good.
It's true.
Are you aboard the ship under?
No, I'm on the Sitting Dutch.
Oh, okay.
That used to be my ship, but I gave it to Pete when I graduated to better things.
Okay, so actually, I was going to roll damage for this, but I don't need to. I do need to roll a d8 either way, because that's what you do when you damage a derelict ship. Okay, so they've peppered the ship with small arms, but it's low in the water and it doesn't seem like it did anything. This vessel, let's see. Yeah, he's down a broadside. If I don't do that, I'm going to forget. All right. Moving right along. Damn, that's actually in range. It's a weird angle. I don't think he's got a clear shot. Yeah, he's not going to take the shot with his ally in the way.
Coward.
They're fine where they're at. Okay. And Havana continues to burn. Out of range. Everything's out of range. Okay, top of the round. It will be the fort first, and then the ships.
Oh yeah. All right. So is everything under that blue circle there within the range of the fort?
Yes.
All right. So I do. Well, my first thought would be to hit the San Jose, unless we want to really hammer those treasure galleons.
No,
I would
we're
say
trying to
take the
board
support
the treasure galleons. We don't want to destroy
Well,
them.
yeah.
No, I would say focus on the smaller ships.
All right, okay. Um. Which one of those ships has the most guns, AJR, out of the smaller ones? The Man of War?
So the Man of War is going to have the most guns. It's got 3 broadsides,
All right.
and yeah, they're all.
Ship offends me then.
It sure does.
And I do believe we have how many broadsides left on the fort? 3?
3 1d6 broadsides.
All right.
Ramming speed.
All right, and that'd be 3 presence checks for each broadside, right?
Your roll is going to be, what is it? D20 plus your crew skill plus.
Oh yeah.
Presence.
Plus presence.
Yeah, but I forget. Do I roll that 3 times for each broadside or just once?
You roll once for each broadside.
Oh, thank you.
So 3 total rolls.
And since I have crack shot, all the range attacks are at -2.
All right, you need a 10. And he has a D4 armor, so subtract a D4 from all your damage rolls.
All right, and what's the damage rolls for the fort?
D6.
Excellent, thank you. Haha.
8. All right. Anybody else in the fort doing anything?
Well, I'd say if the guards are taking cover, I might suggest a bow to start moving the zombies back to the lower floors and pushing in the city.
Yep. I'll go with them.
Well, no, I was saying you by yourself. I'm probably, running back and forth with Voodoo on the gun deck.
Oh,
I think. Oh, I thought he meant with the zombies, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bow and zombies move to start pushing, the town and creating more havoc, disruption, disturbance.
yep.
And then, since we killed everybody in this fort,
I'm not sure which way you want to go.
Fire on the church.
The church.
Is that a church in the middle there?
Yeah.
Use the fort guns, bombard the church,
No, we gotta blow up the enemy ships first.
crush their morale.
Where's my ship?
but yeah, my
Alright.
my assumption would be that it takes Voodoo, both Voodoo and I to man, the guns that we're shooting. So, Bo
They'll probably
can
have
start
the big guns, probably.
wandering and
Yeah, without any crew
harassing.
to help. Yeah. Okay, so what are you heading down along the coast side or closer to the wall? You can't really go in the middle. Everything's on fire.
Well, I can't really see the map because it's black. Oh, there it goes. Oh, what's going on with so let's see. Start heading towards the church, I suppose.
Probably about how far you make it.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you just continue to cause chaos. Are you doing anything in this area while you're here?
I'm staying out of sight and trying to keep in cover, but I'm having the skeletons, you know, put down any resistance they come across.
Okay. These are empty shop stalls. It's the middle of a stormy night, so everything's packed up, but they would normally be selling like fruit and stuff. So you could just kind of duck into one and while the horde kind of sweeps around.
Yeah.
All right. Ruffles, you're just helping with the guns?
Well, I figure that
Alright.
with both Voodoo and Mai's experience, yeah, we're, covering each other's back, loading the guns, firing.
All right, top of the round. It's time for the ships to act.
All right. Well, Executor. Forward 1, rotate to its left. It's going to fire its broadsides at the brig.
Okay,
I believe
certainly can.
at the time it was down a broadside, wasn't it? Or did we repair that?
I don't recall, and I will err in your favor.
For
Okay,
fuck's sake.
it's a good thing I did.
I think I have a devil's luck left, so I'm going to try it on one of them.
Okay. I will allow it.
All right. So I only lose one broadside.
That's good, and you hit twice, so that's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty brutal.
What's the brig's armor?
D4,
Okay.
and you have D12s on that vessel.
10s, I thought.
D12s, they're upgraded.
Oh. This whole last time
Admiral
we were using.
Yeah, they are D12s. Port Admiral Hart is commanding that vessel.
Well, 3 damage.
Not very impressive damage, but okay.
Not very impressive, no. Then the second crew action will be to attempt to repair those guns. Which is crew skill. Okay, so he repairs that gun for next time.
That's good.
That's good.
Still have small arms.
That was its second crew action, though.
Oh, the repair, yeah.
Then it still has movement. So, forward 2 and then turn to the right. Yeah. All right, sitting Dutch is going to go. Hold on, let me see what's its speed. Flute 3. Forward 2, turn to its right. Broadside on the brig.
So be it. And you have D10. You only have one.
Yeah, I missed.
That's a miss.
Small arms.
Hit. D6 minus D4. Not bad.
And then forward 1.
Okay. How about these two? Well, this one can't do shit.
Peaceful Intention launches torpedoes.
Well, the peaceful intentions can it's sinking, but you could probably have a Use a crew action. Oh no, you can't use any crew actions.
Yeah.
Man, that thing's
No,
fucked.
it's just fucked. Anyway,
ram the bottom of the ocean, ramming speed downward.
no, I believe it's up to whoever's on the piece. Is it Gregorio for Mission's Bounty to board the other one?
Yeah, but Jose's
Gregario's ashore.
captaining that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Current
Jose's on
guy
the
anyway.
bounty. That's right. Papa Jose, it's your ship. Previously, we were trying to capture a galleon, so we were suggesting you board it.
Right. So remember, I haven't been here in many a week. I'm a little rusty on the mechanics.
Okay. So your ship can move. Tartane has a speed of 5. Every time it moves forward, it can move. It can also rotate 1 hex face. But it can only do that twice per turn without using an action. Your ship has 2 actions. Potential list is fire broadsides, fire small arms, full sail to get an extra movement hex, come about to get an extra rotate, drop anchor to immediately cut to 0, weigh anchor to no longer be anchored, repair, which can recover HP, repairs misfired cannons, i.e. a nat 1. If you are touching another ship, you can board it, switching to melee combat. If you end your movement touching another ship, you can ram, which does damage to both ships. You can also use a correction to do, like, use a relic, a ritual, blow up the magazine, something like that. You get 2 crew actions, plus any players. Well, players can take more actions than that, but you always have at least 2 on the ship. I think you're the only player on that ship, so you just get the 2 crew actions.
All right, so it looks like I just need to board the ship.
Yeah, you can do that. I will remind you, your vessel has 9 people crewing it. This brig the brig, this treasure galleon has 45.
Right. That's why I was suggesting you take your skeleton or undead marines with you.
How many undead do you think I have?
I don't know, you're a necromancer. You got, like, what, 20 or so stuffed in the hold of the ship?
That's Spectre.
That would be Spectre.
Alright, well, how many do you got?
His, I believe, only last the day. So, I don't think he has any. I could be wrong,
Well,
but I'm pretty sure.
get aboard the galleon. There's 45 potential corpses there.
How many of them are dead?
Well,
Plus
your job
55.
is to make them dead, and then you can raise them to help you make more dead. You see how it's a self-reinforcing cycle?
Mm-hmm.
Where is my ship, AGR?
Fair enough.
You could also pick up the crew from the Peaceful Intentions. Your
Nah,
ship,
fuck 'em.
Mister is up here. It's the dogfish.
Do-
You-
you don't want me to pick up the crew?
It's more important to take the galleon.
If I could advise, if you pass by within, like, if you get into a tile next to this one, I will let you pick up the crew as one of your actions, and then you will be able to continue.
But if you go the other way away from it, you could use your small arms to attack the brig and then still board the galleon.
It's
Wouldn't
just
I
up
want
to
to
you whether
attack-
you want.
I feel like I'd want to double down on attacking the galleon with small arms.
Well, all that's going to do is damage the ship.
Wait. Small arms isn't going to kill their crew?
I mean, honestly,
No,
I'm
think
fine.
of
I am absolutely fine targeting the crew with small arms. That's mathematically going to work fine if that's how you guys want to do it.
Yeah, my goal here is I want to inflict maximum casualties to the people.
Yeah, typically everything goes to HP damage, but honestly, like, I don't think there's a reason that won't work for the crew. But just be aware, if you do that, I'm going to start using the same rules on you.
Okay. All right, I'd like to move up so I'm touching it. Wait, is there a penalty to touching it when you shoot them?
No, and this doesn't necessarily mean you're actually touching it. You are capable of ramming
Right,
at
right.
this distance, but you're up to them, but not in like you're not actually against their ship.
Right, right. Okay, so we're gonna what's peppering them with guns? Small arms, I mean.
For your small arms, you have 0 crew skill, so you just roll a d20. You need a 12.
All right, beginning the peppering.
Okay, you rolled an 18, so now you're going to roll a d4 minus a d4. Or no, minus a d6 because they have a d6 armor. Yikes. So you don't kill anybody.
Under, what are you thinking? Board or ram?
Board. Don't damage the ship. It's full of loot. the
We
whole
want the loot.
the whole ultimate goal of the mission,
Board, I board.
was to capture the galleons, not to sink
Boarding.
them, not to burn
I'm
Havana.
boarding.
Besides, we're gonna need a new boat after this.
Deploying boarding party. I shall pray to my dark gods for victory.
Nobody rescued them, so they have to rescue themselves.
Wait, if I rammed them, would I be able to damage their rudder? Wait, no, we don't want that. All right, I board. How does
Okay.
boarding work?
Boarding is close combat, so
Okay.
it relies on like it's a ground fight.
Okay.
So it's your character and your crew
Okay.
engaged in a ground fight
Uh-huh.
against 45 Spaniards,
Uh-huh.
like in like normal D&D style combat.
Okay.
That's not a fair fight. They should have brought more men.
Well, the boarding begins. Hymns to my dark gods are sounding.
Just remember, you only need to kill 16 of them to make that ship combat ineffective.
Yep.
Okay.
Attack.
All right, give me a second. Let me pull up some stats. So you're attacking from the stern, so you have to climb up, or how are you engaging them? Because your ship's much lower than theirs in the water, and you're attacking from the stern. So are you climbing up into the windows in the stern gallery? Are you climbing up onto the quarterdeck at the back? Or are you climbing alongside and boarding over
we'll-
the side?
We'll go with the stern gallery. That way we're inside the vessel, providing us with
That's fine.
with a defensive benefit against their superior numbers.
Sure, you break some windows open and you pile into the like the officers' dining area.
Indeed, we shall begin fortifying.
All right. So legitimately, close combat kind of happens at a different time scale than the rest of this, so I think we have to pretty much go through this entire thing before we can move on.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Well, you pile into the room. The door is shut. But there are definitely hostiles on the other side of it, screaming and shouting. Um, let's roll initiative. Roll a d6, and let's see who goes first.
Okay, what do I add to it?
Nothing,
Oh, it's just D6, not even agility.
Yeah, it's a heads or tails.
pretty much. Okay, you go first. You hear people preparing, and also you can tell there are people above you on the quarter deck, and there is a skylight, so you see shadows moving up there.
Okay.
You're in there with, I guess, 8 of your crewmates. You know what? It's going to simplify things if I do not count you guys as crew. I'll say you have 9 crewmates.
Okay. I don't know what my resources are. This sheet doesn't tell me.
Well, what are you What would you like to be doing?
Fortify the entrance to the room and prepare to shoot the skylight. Well, people who try to get at us from the skylight.
Okay. You kind of only have like one action, so you can either use that to push the table, or you can use that to prepare to shoot at the skylight.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, honestly, you have 9 crew members, so I imagine you can just have them push furniture up against the door.
Yeah. 9 people's a lot of people. Yeah. Fortify the fuck out of that door.
Okay. Yeah, they start pushing all the tables and chairs all up against the door and blocking the entryway. There's not really any such thing as a ready to action, so I will just go ahead and say you see somebody as you are preparing. You can go ahead and take a shot through the skylight.
Okay.
I assume you have a ranged weapon with you.
Yes. How does shooting work?
It relies on your presence for ranged
Yeah,
attacks.
it's a ranged attack
Okay.
is a presence test with a DR of 12.
Okay, so D20 plus, in my case, 3.
Sounds correct. Okay, that is a hit.
Okay.
What are you shooting with?
It says here a musket.
Voodoo, what's the damage on that? Musket D8?
Well, I have the nicer musket. So the Buccaneer musket is 2d8.
Normal musket's 2d6.
2d6. Yep.
2d6. Okay.
Any modifiers?
Nope.
I don't want to track health for 45 people.
So I kill 3 people?
No. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna aim low, and I'm gonna call 3 your damage threshold. If you get less than 3 from here on out, it is effectively 0. A 3 is a kill. A 2 is nothing.
Okay.
Okay. That's gonna make this nice and simple. So you
Alrighty.
kill 1. Off to a good start, Gilbert.
Indeed.
All right. I think that's it for you. So, on the other side of the door, you hear shouting, and there are people trying to get in. Clearly, they are not being successful. Um, with the shot fired from the skylight, 4 people approach and fire down into the group of you. One of them aims at you, Gilbert, and 3 more aim at your crewmates.
Okay.
That is not right.
It's RR3.
I am aware. So, hit, miss. You are the first. So let's do your damage. That attack is against you.
Ow.
Yeah, you take 8 damage.
Okay, is there any reductions to that, or
Are you wearing armor?
no common clothes?
Doesn't he get to test like agility to dodge?
Well, actually, really, I shouldn't be rolling these. It should be defense rolls.
Yep.
So why don't you do that? You can do one defense roll for yourself. The other ones will have to be because the crew isn't going to really get
Okay,
to
what's
roll.
the defense roll?
Agility.
Yeah, it's your agility test.
D20?
Yep.
Okay, so you take 8 damage.
And Gilbert, you probably haven't been here enough, but we do have Devil's Luck. It's the equivalent of like a daily inspiration, sort of. You should
For a
have it on your
reroll.
sheet somewhere.
Okay, what's it do?
Basically, you can
You can. It's like inspiration in D&D. You can use it to re-roll rolls, or if you hit somebody, you can choose to do maximum damage with it, etc.
Okay.
Do you have more than 8 hit points?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I guess it's not a slam dunk to use it.
I'm more trying to figure out what I have for Devil's Luck because the sheet's blank.
What class are you?
Yeah, you
Sorcerer,
have to
sorry.
roll your devil's luck at the beginning of the day.
Oh, it's a D4.
Well, yeah, roll a d4. It's how many points of Devil's Luck you have.
Wait a minute. So we're sacking Havana on a plan from a guy who is just now learning the basics.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
You insane fucking bastards, listen to me. Why do you think I've been laughing like a madman the last few weeks?
Havana's burning, so that part worked.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's spreading.
that's
So that part worked.
it is spreading. I mean, there's a lot of Havana that remains unburned.
Yet. There's
the-
a lot of
the
Havana
people
that
who
remains
live
The
up
unburned.
zombies are
here-
marching.
The people who live up here would say you've been successful.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
Just give each of the skeletons a book of matches.
Okay, so I get hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, you take 8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there were 4 of them. Hold on. Okay, so you have. I have 4 attacks. The first one hits you. The second hits one of your crewmates. The third misses. The fourth hits one of your crewmates. So you are now down to 7 in your boarding party.
Okay.
Okay. They are finished.
I thought they were Spanish.
Okay.
There is something wrong with my phone. I'm getting notifications every time I roll in Discord. I need to fix that because it's going to be a long night otherwise.
All right. Well, I'd like to have my dudes shoot their dudes. And I'd like to reanimate one of those dudes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have dudes. Um, I will say that they have basic equipment. Um,
It's good to hear that I have a boarding party that has
Let's see.
boarding equipment.
I'll say they each. We'll give them each uh, a flintlock, uh, or you can give them a like a scimitar or a harpoon. It's your choice. But like personally, I would just give them all
Flintlocks.
flintlocks and make it as simple as
Flintlocks.
possible.
Fucking form a Tau firing line.
Going for the shooter boys, huh?
Yes, my shooter boys. We start shooting.
Also, Gilbert, just so you know, guns do have a 2-round reload.
All guns?
Yeah, unless you have an ability that avoids it.
Like personal, like
Nah.
muskets and pistols and stuff.
Not cannons, just
No, you know
So
those
naval-
you know those 7-barreled monstrosities, right?
Pepper guns?
Yes. Okay.
duck guns.
So I'd like to have some of my shooters start shooting.
Okay, there are 4 targets you guys can see, so
Yes.
take shots.
4 shots.
Just make a 12 and then do at least 3 damage on each shot.
Knock gun, that's what it's called.
Yes, the duck gun you're thinking of was a duck's foot, which is like a pistol, but with like 3
Yeah,
or 4 barrels in a
4
fan
barrels
pattern.
pointing in different directions.
Absolutely fucking useless, the men you gave me under.
Why did the guy
mean,
stuck them there, not on my
room-
ship?
Carpenters,
The
they're
room
my
is now
guys.
filled with smoke, and nobody has died.
That's good.
No,
They're
see, Gilbert, you're just
carpenters,
deploying.
Gilbert.
No, you're just deploying tactical smoke screen.
Exactly. That's good.
What do you mean? That's pretty good for orc shooting.
Exactly. Everything is going according to plan.
Okay, for the sake of speeding this up, I think what we'll do is we'll skip the damage rolls and we'll just up the DR by 1. That way we don't have to worry about that. Is that copacetic?
I don't know what the fuck DR is.
Yeah, I don't know what that,
That means instead of
Difficulty
needing a
rating.
12 to hit, everyone is going to need a 13, and then if they hit, they just kill the NPC. That's not going to
Awesome.
count against you,
That's
but it's going to be for all the NPCs during this ground combat. 'Cause it's going to make things much faster.
that's some much neato burrito. I turned the guy I killed earlier into a zombie.
Okay. I don't have the book open. I don't remember how that works. Is there something he needs to roll, or is that just done?
He just is. Yep. I create a skeletal thrall from a nearby corpse. They're dumb and evade my order and obey my
Okay,
orders.
so in the middle of all the smoke, there's
Wait, the guy fell
this-
in?
what
He
are you
wanted to get
talking
the guy that he shot.
Yeah, up top.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You can't
expanding
see
the
him
front.
though, because he fell, and he's on the roof above you.
It doesn't say that I have to see. It says a corpse nearby.
Good enough for me.
He's a necromancer. He can just sense where all the dead bodies are.
Corpse star.
Holds a hand to his temple.
Okay.
Jose, get the fuck up.
So no one could see anything, but there's this horrible tearing noise as this skeleton rips its way out of this corpse, and you hear screaming and a lot of like Hail Marys and yeah.
Do they suffer battle shock?
No, it's only one skeleton. They'll be fine.
Man, these are some hardened Spaniards.
Well, they got a commissar over there.
You hear 2 bangs? Excellent. They've lost 2 more dudes. Does a skeleton get to attack?
Sure.
Cool. The skeleton attacks.
Okay. For the sake of bookkeeping, we're gonna do that for your skeleton if it'll let me. No. It's not gonna let me save anything fancy in there. We'll call it 8. Okay. There are still 4 dudes up there right around the skylight. He can attack
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. D20.
D20 to hit. Okay. That's a miss. I don't even know what weapon he would have had. It would have been whatever was on that guy's corpse. So I guess it doesn't matter. I'll figure that out next time he attacks. Probably would have
Okay.
had a scimitar. Does a D6.
Alrighty.
Okay. Is that it for you? You got 3 more guys that didn't act, but they don't have targets. Well, they do have targets actually. They're obscured by smoke, so your DR is going to be 14.
Okay.
But they can all fire. Just be aware that they will have to wait 2 rounds to reload.
My guys have fired.
Yeah, you had 4 of your 7 guys fire.
Wait, is there a benefit for me not having them fire?
They still have their shots for next round if more people show up.
Yeah, basically. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. The 4 men up top are going to I think they're going to fix bayonets and attack that skeleton.
Fixing bayonets on a naval vessel? God damn, these guys are hard.
Okay, so 2 of them stick their weapons through the skeleton and are unable to retrieve them. And 1 of them hits and does a D4 damage.
How much HP does a skeleton have, Spectre?
Right now, it doesn't matter because I'm treating all of your subordinates as having 3 HP.
I thought you were doing the
Alright.
DR13 thing.
I was gonna say
Oh,
I
you
have
know
no
what?
idea.
That's right.
It says
So,
yellow.
what? We'll call it all miss. We'll call it all
Yay.
miss. Thank you, Under.
You're welcome.
We're gonna melt
Consistency
every
is
advantage
hard.
we have.
This is not something we've done before, and it's going to be very slow if we do it the regular way.
Well, the combat currently has 4 layers to it. It's a bit going on.
That's okay. That's
We
okay.
we made a rather ambitious pronged plan for the assault on Havana.
Okay. So there are roughly 40 more crewmen, and they are starting to break down this door. You have a feeling that they are going to have breached the door in probably 2 rounds. About the same time your reload is finished, actually.
Excellent. Wait, what do you mean about?
I mean exactly the same time.
So I get to shoot them first?
Presumably, yes. But it's your turn, and you have a skeleton, and there are 2 disarmed Spaniards and 2 other Spaniards up there with him.
Skeleton casts attack.
Okay, make your attack. You hit. You kill a dude.
I cast reanimate.
Acceptable.
Skeleton casts attack.
Acceptable.
Excellent.
He kills a dude.
There are no more dudes up there currently, right?
You've killed 2 of 4.
That's 3 of 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 of 4, yeah.
Just now he killed 2 of 4.
Actually, here's a question. Is there... It says L1 thrall, L2 thrall, thralls...
When you level up, you roll a d6 to get extra spells. If you roll the same spell, it levels up.
Okay.
So if you've only got the 1 spell at level 1, it only gets 1 thrall instead of being able to raise 2 thralls out of dead corpses.
Okay. Excellent. So I do have Okay, so it looks like then I have a couple levels of this then. Okay. So I can still get more thralls. Excellent. Are my mooks reloads finished?
They will be finished next round. You do have 3 who haven't fired.
No, I'm gonna save their fire in order to massacre the door party.
So be it. The enemy round, they spend their time axing the door open, although 3 more men run up the stairs onto the stern gallery and attempt to attack your skeletons. They're going to start with one of them, and they're just going to sort of swarm him.
Well, they're all weak-willed Spanish bastards.
Okay,
Except
one
that
of
guy.
them kills your skeleton. The other 2 miss
Oof.
on the other skeleton.
Okay.
That's it for them. They have opened a big enough hole that next turn they're going to start pouring through it. You have a shot.
All right. So I should be reloaded. The first 4 should be reloaded. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no. Would that be all 9? All 9 that are able to fire?
You lost people down there. You have 7 people
Right,
down there
7. I'm sorry.
and 1 skeleton up top.
All right.
Plus you. 7 plus you and 1
7
skeleton
plus
up top.
me. All right. Well then, we'll start with this. How many mooks are in the door?
There are 3 that you can get a shot off on because it's a narrow space.
All right, we'll start off with 3 shots.
Three misses.
3 more shots.
Triple sevens has to be lucky, right? Like, shouldn't the machine be paying out?
Right?
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
I mean, he's on the treasure galleon. Like coins just start falling.
Yeah,
Right.
from the holes of the shots that he missed, the coins just fall out.
Okay, there you go. We're gonna call in that 20 a twofer. And a 17 is another one.
All right, so that's 2 more dead.
So that opens up a space, and now you could see 3 additional people behind them where the corpses fell.
All right. My last mook fires down that way. How many mooks are down in that direction?
This is a ship full of people. There are just a ton of people in there.
All right, summon skeleton.
Okay.
Skeleton attacks.
Okay.
Wait, there's a path big enough. What were they armed with?
Well, I'm gonna say if you're trying to use melee weapons, you can say scimitars or harpoons, but they all have some kind of ranged weapon. The ones up top were armed with rifles, but the ones down here all have like flintlock pistols.
All right, is it possible for us to claim some of those flintlock pistols?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, now we have extra ammo. All right. And skeleton attacks.
Okay. That's a hit. You kill one.
How many kills is that so far?
You're down from 45 down to 38.
And
Excellent.
make good progress.
You need to kill 9 to get them below the threshold where they can operate the vessel.
Proceed.
Their turn. Okay. 3 of them enter the room, spreading out, and 3 behind them take shots into the room. 1 at you,
They're
and
ignoring the
2 at your
skeleton up top.
mooks. What about the skeleton up top?
You said that the ones firing down, they're just ignoring the skeleton.
I'm not worried about them right now. I'm worried about the
Oh,
ones
okay.
breaching the room.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, yeah, 3 of them enter the room with scimitars. They're gonna go into melee with your guys, and then 3 more fire into the room. 1 of them is firing against you, so make a defense roll.
Okay, what's that?
It's an agility test.
Okay.
So you might want to explore that devil's luck option. But
Okay.
that's up to
I
you.
do.
Okay, you can re-roll it. Okay, they do not hit you. And then 2 more.
Against me?
No, against your crew.
All right. Well, they're gonna choke and die. Okay, one of them chokes.
1 dies.
One of them dies.
Actually, you raised 1 last turn, so you should be at 8 anyway. Okay. And then 3 melee attacks with scimitars against your crewmates.
All
No
fail.
hits. So they defend themselves admirably. And yeah, we're gonna say that's all that they do down there. But the ones up top, the 3 that are now against your 1 skeleton up there are going to attack him.
Blessed be Rattly Bones, the unconquerable.
He remains unconquered.
He is armored in dark faith. The gods of chaos
They
look
keep
out for
slipping.
him.
So he exploded out of this corpse, and they try to attack him, but they're slipping on the guts all over the deck. You can hear them like tripping and falling. One almost comes in through the skylight. It's slapstick up there.
Alrighty.
Your turn.
Skeleton attack.
Nope.
Other skeleton attack. That's a
Yep.
kill.
That's a kill.
I reanimate a skeleton. Skeleton attack.
Right. Which skeleton was that?
That one would be the downstairs one.
Okay. You reanimate somebody.
Yep, that one attacks.
Done. Okay. He misses.
How many crew do I have left?
Well, there are 9, but several of them are skeletons. You have 3 skeletons, so you have 6 crew left.
All right, crew attacks.
Are they attacking the ones that are up in melee, or the ranged guys firing into the room?
Starting with the guys in front of them. Just order of operationing through it.
That's fine. Two kills.
Alrighty. That's my schmucks.
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Gilbert, among this group, emerging from the back, you see a taller man in what looks to be conquistador armor. He's wearing like conquistador plate and a red robe. He also has the helmet. He might be the captain. He looks important, and he's staring at you from halfway down the hold. He is walking through his men in your direction. And now the enemy is going to start taking their turns. So the three up top attempt to attack your skeleton up there.
Like the motherless curs they are, they shall fail. Rattly Bones is unconquerable.
He's dead.
He does appear to be unconquerable.
I mean, conquerable.
Oh, that's an 18. I'm blind. I thought it was a 10. I need to put my glasses
yes,
on.
it's a 10.
You fools!
Pocket sand right in the DM's eyes.
Wow. Thank you, Gilbert. Your skeleton dies.
Look, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose honestly.
These are the melee attackers. 1 kill against one of your living crewmates. Actually, your skeletons are probably up front, right?
Yes.
So you're back to 8, but 6 of them are living people. Actually, you're back to 7, but 6 of them are living people. Okay. And then the ranged attackers. One of them, the ones that attacked you before move out of the way. 3 more move up, and one of them attacks you. You can go ahead and roll your agility test. I'm going to roll the NPC damages.
Devil's luck.
Okay, neither of them hit. What did you roll?
5.
A 5. You okay?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, they all miss. Your turn.
Okay,
You're pretty
so
sure that scary guy is going to be harder to kill than the rest, and he is looking. He's like giving you the evil eye.
all right, so I currently have 8 mooks, right?
You currently have 7 mooks. 6 of them are living, 1 skeleton, and it's down there with you.
Okay, we begin the assaults. 7 attacks.
One hit. I will call that a twofer. So you get 2 kills.
Awesome.
All right.
Raise that up top.
Okay, you raise a skeleton up top. Is it the same skeleton?
Fuck it, why not?
I don't know if I'm normally going to allow that, but today it's funny.
Rattly Bones rises and attacks his killer.
He does not succeed.
You know, it's a good thing I'm getting this shit out tonight. These rolls would get me killed tomorrow.
Okay. I guess it's their turn. I need you
shall
to test spirit.
Spirit. Spirit? What is he doing? Calling forth his god?
You'll never know because it didn't do anything.
I'm Papa Jose.
Okay. 3 more melee attacks.
They shall flounder and fail.
1 success. You lose. You raised a skeleton last time, and you lose 1, so you're back at 7. Okay. And then the 3 who are reloading are going to run in with bayonets. Or 3 of the ones who are reloading will run in with bayonets into melee. That's 2 hits. So they kill a skeleton down there and one of your crewmen.
Inconvenient.
You now have 4 crewmen and a skeleton up top.
All right.
You only need to kit 4 kills to render them unable to sail.
Okay. 4 crew and a skeleton. Well, attack, attack, attack.
All right, that's 1 success.
Raise a skeleton.
Okay. Success.
Wait, that works?
12 to raise. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You were raising the skeleton. You don't need to roll. That's your attack for the skeleton that
Yeah.
misses.
Okay.
For the record, you do need 3 people to sail away.
Uh-huh. The room's pretty full of smoke now, yeah?
Actually, yes.
Real distracting, yeah?
Sure, if you dip toward the back of the room.
Uh-huh. Those ropes we used to get up here, yeah, I'm just gonna, not ropes or whatever. I'm just gonna climb down a little bit.
Are you leaving your crewmates?
They can't see shit.
That's true. They can't see shit.
No one can see shit.
But you'll be the only one on the ship.
Oh, I'm not getting on my ship.
Oh, you just climb out the window.
Uh-huh. I'm going to hang out on the back of their vessel like a really bad boil on their ass cheek, constantly resummoning skeletons.
Okay. Is it their turn? You done?
Yeah.
All right. They're going to start attacking. So there are 6 in the room currently, and 3 more that we're reloading are going to run in. So there will now be 9 people in that room attacking yours. Only 2
2.
kills. Okay. Okay. And then, so you're looking into the vessel through the window. You see this big flash of yellow-white light in the smoke, and it's like screaming and burning. And you lose another crew member.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. I guess the ones up top will. No, that skeleton's dead. I guess they'll fire into the group. There are 3 of them. They'll just fire down in there.
Yeah, add more smoke, guys. Do it. Do it.
And we'll call these DR-15s to hit anything.
Excellent.
1 kill. Gilbert, you only have 1 crewmate left in there.
Okay. How many corpses?
Well, you went in with 7, so you've left 6 corpses, and they had 45, so they have 13. So 19 minus however many skeletons you summoned, because you really can't reuse the corpses.
Okay. My move?
Yes.
For my hidey place outside, I summon another skeleton. He attacks.
So be it. All right, that's a kill. Okay.
Continue to hang out outside where they can't find me.
All right. You hear the man yell, "Cease fire! Open the windows!" In Spanish. I don't know if you speak Spanish, but that's what he says.
My name's Jose.
Oh, good. So you know exactly what he said. Um, so yeah, a bunch of people run around and start opening the windows. A couple of them attack your skeleton. I'll say 3 of them.
And they shall fail, for my skeleton is unconquerable.
That's missing an R.
It is.
Okay,
Wait, is it conquered?
they kill your skeleton.
Yes.
I thought it was unconquerable, Gilbert.
And the other crewmate you had. So you're down to nobody but your lonesome self.
I don't know, skeletons are unconscionable too.
You know, time to exit. Exit.
They
stage
open the
left.
windows and begin wafting out the smoke.
Okay.
They definitely still cannot see you.
Okay. I have a question.
It is your turn.
What's toughness used for? Like, what are toughness and presence used for in combat?
You resist poison, and you can hold your breath, and it's for like falling.
Okay. What about presence?
Presence is sort of your smarts, your perception, your charm. You use that to shoot, you use it to repair your ship. Ranged attacks is the big one.
All right. I summon a skeleton and they'll stab a dude near the window closest to me.
Okay. So close. That's a kill.
And I'm just gonna keep like
Okay, and you
I'm
keep
gonna try to-
quiet?
yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet and try to maneuver myself to an area. This area. I'm just gonna try to tuck myself under the back.
Okay. So the smoke begins to clear. Instead of a 15, it's a 14. And 3 of them are going to start by attacking the skeleton.
They shall miss, for the power of the dark gods is too strong.
They do. And so does he. Okay. It is your turn.
Okay. Summon skeleton.
You summon
Skeletons
a second
attack.
skeleton. Okay. You have 2 attacks. You get a kill.
How many to victory?
You have achieved victory. They will not be able to sail with this amount of crew.
Excellent. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, the smoke has cleared some more. They are probably totally going to be able to kill this guy, and now these guys, they dogpile on them, and an even dozen start wailing on these guys.
Their attacks shall fail against the almighty power of Skeleton 1 and Skeleton 2.
Yeah, they succeed. The big scary man walks up to the window and looks down. Make a presence roll.
All right. I spend my last die.
Okay. He doesn't seem to see you. He does seem to notice that your ship is empty, though.
Okay.
That's it for them.
All right. How close is nearby?
How close is nearby? What do you mean?
How soon is now?
Well, it says I can create a skeletal thrall from a nearby corpse. So how close is nearby?
it's gonna have to be somewhere in the stern end of the ship, within like this tile here.
Okay.
I mean, is there something that you're particularly asking about? I mean, give me more info. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. There's still a corpse kind of in the corridor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I summon a corpse in the corridor.
Okay, you summon a corpse in the corridor.
Pick up a gun that's lying there.
He can do
Because there's
that, yeah.
definitely at least one unused one. Can I see the big boss man?
So, I mean, your skeleton can see it. You can't really see through the skeleton's
Right,
eyes,
right, right.
but it's obvious enough that even a really dumb skeleton can tell.
Actually, what would shoving that dude out the window? Like, what would that involve?
It's probably a strength roll um, from the skeleton, and it's not going to be easy because it's not going to have a positive modifier.
All right, slight change of pace then. This skeleton will take the gun, walk down the corridor, and shoot a person in a different room.
I mean, the skeleton showed up in like there's the there's the stern gallery where they have the
Mhm.
dining room where the fight took place for the most
Mhm.
part. And then there's a door, and on the other side of the door is basically a large open hold full of hammocks that was flooded with soldiers. And there are still people in there. So you just spawn the skeleton in the middle of the army. Half of the army is out looking out the window, but the other half of the army is still looking in towards the skeleton.
Oh,
Like
the skeleton starts a fire.
with
It's got a pistol.
all right, you could I mean, I guess you can try. I'm not sure what the
It's flintlock, right? So it has to produce a spark.
Yeah, it'll produce a spark.
Yeah.
I don't think the ability to produce a spark in that hallway is likely to result in an actual fire.
Okay, fine. Then I shoot somebody.
Okay. All right.
The skeleton
the-
aims up, fires the gun to get the attention of everyone on board.
Yeah. They all turn and look at the skeleton. All except the man who is still looking outside for you. Please go ahead and roll another presence test.
Fuck you, dice.
Okay, now it's time for another spirit roll.
Fuck you, dice.
Okay. So you're going to take a d10 damage. Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
Oh, I'd like to roll it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys, watch this do max damage.
I mean,
Don't
close.
forget you can devil's luck shit.
He did. He used them all.
I used them all.
Oh, you used all your devil's luck already?
Yeah.
Damn. I only heard one or two.
He used them all. Okay, you take 7 damage. You basically, you light up like a beacon. You glow like this golden color, and you like spontaneously combust for a moment. Like there's this burst of flame that gets put out by the wind and the salt air. But it hurts.
His head's still sticking out the window.
Yeah, he's not the only one going. Um,
Oh, okay. Oh, it made it sound like the rest of them were distracted.
yeah, they are killing your skeleton.
Excellent. They all nat one. Truly a great crushing defeat for them. Their morale is shattered. They surrender themselves to the dark powers.
Literally
No.
any of them, I think, will do the job and kill the skeleton.
Yeah.
They just dogpile the shit out of him. Everybody. All of them run away from the window except that one man looking straight at you. Your turn.
Mm-hmm. And I just have what, one action to do stuff with, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go for the crazy shit. I'm gonna drag him out the window. I want to throw him into
Okay.
the sea.
That's a strength roll. He is definitely larger than you. I'm going to say it's a DR 14.
Come on, dice. Favor me.
Okay. He's off balance, peering over at you. So you grab him by the shoulders, like you put your hands into the front of his plate between the robe and the inside of his breastplate, and you basically backwards suplex him, carrying him over. To do that, you're probably not holding on very well. So why don't you make an agility test to avoid dropping with him? Okay, you succeed. Where were you aiming? At the deck of your ship or at the water?
Which would hurt him more?
Well, that armor's probably pretty heavy.
The water.
Sploosh. It's the middle of the night. You don't see him. He just disappears beneath the waves.
Oh, it's the middle of the night?
Yeah, we did a night attack.
Oh, cool. Is there a dramatic thunderstorm?
Yeah. I don't
Yes, yes, there is.
Automatically
I don't
on
know
cue.
if you can tell, but it's raining on the map.
Well, in that case, Papa Jose will then begin laughing maniacally.
Okay.
That will be all.
All right. So I don't know who had gone or hadn't gone when he did his stuff. Let's let Mister go. How about that, Mister? You here?
I was gonna say of the ships, Mister's the
Yeah,
only.
I'm here. Yeah.
All right. You're in the dogfish. You're back here.
Oh, okay. I see. Where's the other ships?
They're all down here.
The shiny ones are the bad guys?
The shiny ones are the Spanish treasure galleons you're trying to loot.
Oh, okay. Well, how far can I get? I can move
You can
five.
move 5 tiles without having to roll any dice.
2, 4, 5. Okay. Can I said you said I can make a ship action
To
and
move 1 extra.
and 1 extra. Okay.
Also, bear in mind that if you want to shoot broadsides, they are your firing arcs out the side of your ship. You can't shoot them forward.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, okay. Let me see what my ship can do. Agility plus 5 speed. Can I can travel at full speed when close to the wind. I don't know what that means. But can I want to go in full blast.
That's as close as you can get without rolling any dice.
What kind of dice would I have to roll?
So I believe that's is it an agility check? Agility check?
From the ship?
to go full speed?
Full sail is test ship agility. Yeah, DR12. So it'd be the ship's agility, which is +2.
Okay.
Okay. I can do that. I
Yeah.
can do that.
D20 +2. Yeah. You move one extra. Do you want to turn?
Do I want to turn?
Has the sitting Dutch moved?
Yes, I moved.
Okay. Are you? Okay.
That's how I was able to broadside the brig.
Okay. I
Turning?
wasn't sure.
What do you mean turning? Oh, is the sitting Dutch still there? Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, the
Move
sitting
that
Dutch
ship
is
out of
right.
the way.
Yeah, he is in your way. That's why I asked him. I was hoping maybe he'd have some movement and he could move out of your way.
Afraid not. The flute only moves 3.
Oh well, then I guess I'm going to go around.
If you would like to turn, you can turn, but you can't move any further.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and go around. Yeah.
Are you trying to go in front or behind him?
Go behind him because he looks like he's going. Yeah, that way. Yeah, if he can move
Okay.
forward, and then I can go straight. It'd be a short.
All right. Who does anybody else need to move?
That was all of
These
our
guys.
ships. Just the the Satisfaction and the Pride, our allies. Oh, look, they're finally getting into the fight.
Yeah.
Cowards.
They only have 4 movement. Actually, is there anything else to do before I start moving these guys?
Don't think so.
Okay. This vessel's not doing anything. Let's see, this brig. They're going to be very brave. And they are going to block the executor.
No, that's not brave. That's stupid.
Yes. That's what I said.
It's a very fine line, and they crossed it.
So they can't move at all. They are going to turn, and they are going to fire on the Mischief's Bounty. Actually, they don't see any people on the Mischief's Bounty. That's probably going to stop them, and then they're going to move so they have somebody to shoot at who has people on the deck. All right, so they're going to make 2 attacks on the Sitting Dutch. That was fine, whatever. That's fine. 11 misses. They have 1 more shot. That also misses. They have a hard time trying to avoid hitting their friend, and a bunch of shots splash over here. All right, the Brigantine's going to fire into the Executor. Okay, their broadside misses, but their small arms hit.
Well, it's a D6 armor.
Yeah, no luck. This is such a clusterfuck. What are the like? This is a giant blockade, man.
Right?
Everything's so in the way.
Why do you think I hit the sitting Dutch turn when I did?
This is going really well.
Right?
Okay.
Honestly, I thought when I proposed the plan it was insane, but like now it's working.
All right. They move in like they're gonna board. As they approach, it's very clear this is a ghost ship, but they do it. And yeah. Let's see. They don't really have a shot. All right. I think that's it for them.
Right. Well, we've got them bottled up. Bring in the airstrike.
That'll be the fort. So Gregorio and the zombie horde can go now.
More voodoo than me.
Right.
I'm helping voodoo shoot the guns.
Ah, we're the fort's going. All right, the fort's
Yep.
moving. Well, not moving, but we're shooting. So that man.
No. You were right the first time. Move the fort. I'd like to see you do that.
Well, they did move the tower to the ground last session.
What are
They blew it up.
shooting- What ship are they shooting at? The treasure ships?
No. That man
No,
of
we're
war.
shooting at the support.
Oh, the man of war. Okay.
It's down a broadside too.
Arr.
3 hits. It has a D4 armor, so roll 3 D6 minus your D4s. 4 damage.
Yes. Here we are. Here's how you can move the fort.
Just give me some time and enough red paint, and I'll get it done.
Okay. Spook, what would you like to be doing? While I'm at it.
All right. I am continuing to direct the horde towards the church.
You can probably move further than that. I'll say that's where you make it. So you're around the back of the church, but you haven't made it to the entrance yet. Next turn, you should be able to get in there.
Okay.
Hey, AGR, real quick question in terms of time scale. I'm assuming ship combat rounds are longer than,
Much.
PvP combat rounds? Okay. So could I spend 2 rounds repairing our other guns, like getting the blown guns out of the way, rolling new cannons into place and stuff like that? So I'm only really helping him load and not taking any major action. Can I spend like 2 turns getting our other salvo back?
I mean, you could just use a crew action to do that. And you could have done that last round if you want another shot.
Okay. What is the crew action for fixing a gun?
Crew skill.
It's going to
Just
be
crew
0
skill?
on this because it
Plus
doesn't count.
PC presence for a PC doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would have 2 tries because you
Okay.
had last round.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, well, we can fix the ship's guns. Can we fix the fort guns?
Okay, they're fixed. If you want to take one more shot, Sam.
Ooh, I like taking more shots.
Tequila?
Tequila!
Okay, it's close,
Tequila.
but it's a miss.
No, it's not a miss. I have crack shot. So
Oh yeah, so it hits. Okay, minus D4 armor.
Nice.
Oh,
More than you
yeah.
did with the rest of it.
Well, see, I did the new guns helped.
Yeah, I pulled the new guns out of storage. They're a lot more accurate.
Very nice. Okay. All right. The fire spread a little bit. The dead have about reached the church. Now it's time for the ships.
All right. Well, I think the sitting Dutch is going to fire on that brig in front of the executor.
So be it. By the way, Gilbert, we are going to come back to you at the end of the ship round.
Okay.
So it's
You're gonna
big
fire-
guns and small guns. Those are my big guns hit. D4, D6 for armor.
D4.
Boink. All right, I then move forward 3. And turn to the right. That's the left. The dinghy should have a movement of 2,
It does.
so it could get to me.
Yeah, I can get to you if that's where you want it.
No, actually, turn to the right, board that brig.
They're going to board the brigantine?
Yes, they are attacking.
Wait. Okay, hold on. So we have the peaceful intentions that his crew has fled the ship,
Yes.
and now your ship is boarding the ship, the brigantine
No.
that's boarding
No.
my vacant ship
No.
because I'm boarding
No.
the galleon.
Yes. The Peaceful Intentions
Okay.
crew has abandoned ship, and upon seeing this nice spanking new brigantine roll up, is going to become their new ship.
Okay, so the crew of the dinghy are going to attempt to board this. I'm going to deal with them when I deal with Gilbert at the end of the round.
Fair enough. Executor. It's going to rotate to the right. And then it's going to broadside that brig at point blank range.
As one does.
This is really wait. Guys, I think we can avoid the wrath of Spain if we just make sure there are no witnesses.
That's usually the plan.
That's the idea.
I mean, yeah.
10 points of damage.
They're not looking so hot.
Yeah, and then small arms.
Okay.
Critical hit. Critical hit. Woo. It's double
Alright,
the damage. And it's
Where are you aiming it? Are you aiming it at the crew or the hull?
the crew.
Okay.
Like
I'm
they're
gonna
just
say-
firing straight
I'm
down
gonna
at
say-
that deck.
I'm going to stop giving them hull armor when you attack the crew. So, we're not going to get damage reduction when you attack the crew.
Does that mean that we lose like 2 more dudes on my ship?
No.
So 20 points of damage from small arms, just firing down at the open deck of the brig.
Okay, there are now -5 people on the vessel.
I see. I have chunky salsa.
Oh, cool! More skeletons.
Yeah, the ship is now empty.
Okay.
Sailing toward the cliff.
Forward 1. And
You know,
what?
you have 200 people on that ship.
Board.
Yeah. I'm out of crew actions to board this turn. The second crew action was shooting that ship ghost. It's still adjacent to me, so next turn I can board them. I just wanted to move so that, we can better keep this whole harbor in status of clusterfucked.
Understood.
Because that's all it's moving. I don't want it to move its full speed.
I mean, based on the wind, it might actually not be able to move anymore anyway.
Oh, that's right. Where's the wind? Oh yeah, it's in the it's in irons or
In
whatever you call
irons.
it. Yeah, that's okay. We're at a point where low speed is this is a positioning game at this point.
Yeah.
And that brig really fucked that part up.
Yeah, they did. Okay. There's a bunch more movement, I think.
Well, I think Mister gets his ship.
Mister, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Charge.
Charge who?
You should try to board the Santa Margarita.
The Santa Margarita.
No one's boarded it yet, and we're trying to capture them.
What about the other one?
Which one?
So the Urca de Lima can't move, but there's still a bunch of people on it.
Yeah, but Gilbert's got that one. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
The confidence.
Thank you for your vote of confidence. I wish I had it.
I think I'm gonna support Gilbert and let the big ship with all the people hit the Santa Maria, and yeah, I think I'm gonna hit that one.
Okay, that's 5 movement. You can board if you want.
Can I get in by where to assist
Gilbert, yeah.
Papa?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay,
With
we'll have to
my
come back. We're
7
going to come back
guys.
to that at the end of the round. And we're going to resolve because a bunch of this is now several vessels converging to take that one.
The great
So-
melee has begun.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. Okay. What else do we have? The Pride and the Satisfaction?
Yes.
That's it. Okay. So, the crew of the dinghy begin to throw lines and start climbing aboard this brigantine with 15.
Okay.
At the same time, Mister takes his 7 men up and into the window of the stern gallery. I assume.
This is so ridiculous.
We are here to assist.
So
Gilbert,
I
you
do have
climb
a
back in the
suggestion.
window or what?
No.
I do have a suggestion for
Wait,
more
wait,
rapidly
wait.
solving the
Can I
NPC
call-
versus NPC boarding.
Wait.
What's up?
Hold on, mister.
I said I have a suggestion for how to rapidly resolve the NPC on NPC boarding where no party members are present. Risk rules. You roll 3d6, I roll 2d6. The difference is how many each side loses. We keep doing it till one side dies or gives up.
Fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought Gilbert was still. I thought you were still in the room, Gilbert.
No. I'm hanging out the side. Wait, how many people are on the brigandine?
So one each.
What? Basically, mister, we should secure my old craft, the one sitting on the butt there, and then push into the galley.
All right. Well, then that's what I'll do. I'll send a few guys. I'll take your ship, and I'll send a couple of my guys.
No, just we hammer the ship in the middle there. What was the name of my ship, AGR?
My ship, the Mischief Bounty.
The dog? No, not the dogfish. The Mischief's Bounty, the one I was on. Mister, we need to claim the Mischief's Bounty. Once we secure that, then we secure the galleon.
We have you have people. I mean, you have enemy on your ship.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well then
you
we'll
see,
take. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because the
Then we'll
Spanish
board
brigantine is
your
boarding
ship.
that
Yeah,
ship,
yeah.
and the
We're
dinghy
boarding
is
our.
boarding their ship.
I don't remember how that works. It's been a while since I played Risk. Do I also lose one on that one?
Defense wins ties, I thought.
Mm.
It was more you arrange them high to low, and then line them
Oh
up,
yeah.
and literally you won every engagement handedly. You
I
know,
mean,
6-5 versus
unfortunately,
5-1.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because
But
they're trying to board like on one line from a D, so they're just getting shot off the line as they show up.
that was very swingy. It definitely could have been more in your favor had we played it out, but I think that was pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's reasonable. I'm okay with it.
I'm going to give you guys more benefit than that if you would like to not do that with your NPCs in the other boarding action. Since you will be involved, I think that's better.
Right, yeah, because the players can actually command, and actually it isn't just a rabble at that point.
Okay. So, Mister, you breach the stern gallery. You're basically in the officer's dining room. On the other side of the room, there's a bunch of like knocked over tables, and through the door, you see a large number of enemy combatants. Several of them armed with guns, but many also armed with like cutlasses and boarding pikes.
All right, I point my hook at them and say, "Avast ye!" And then I level my rifle.
Okay, take a shot. We're doing this simplified, so you need a 13 to hit, and that will be a kill.
What do I roll?
It's a presence test, so a d20 plus your presence.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, you kill one. You have crewmates. I'll say that they are all armed. You have 7 men you can command. Mister, would you like them to attack, or are you going to have them hold back?
Yes. So what do I roll?
Okay. So you're going to roll me, it's going to be 7d20s. So exclamation mark RR space 7 space d20, and that's it. So 2 hits, one's a crit, so I'm going to call that 2 kills. So you kill 3.
Cool.
Okay. Gilbert, what are you doing?
Okay. That body?
Which one? The place is full of bodies.
Yeah, the one over by Mister.
Yeah.
That's a skeleton.
Okay, you skeleton the man.
And now he goes and he kills a Spaniard.
Okay. He spooks the Spaniard.
No.
Unsuccessfully.
But there's now a skeleton.
Neat. All right. Enemy turn. Seeing that the dogfish has joined the fight and that the Mischief's bounty is empty, the men on the brigantine are going to start to flood into the room. Actually, they're going to start to climb up, and some men on the rigging, like men up in the tops in the foresail, are going to start firing in. So there are 2 riflemen that are going to fire into the room. One rifleman is going to shoot at Gilbert hanging out the window. So I need Gilbert to make a defense roll. I need Mister to make a defense roll.
What's the defense roll?
It's going to be an agility test.
Oh fuck.
I'm telling you, Mister, this was all planned by Under in order to winnow out the insane.
Okay, Gilbert, you take 8 damage.
Ow.
Are
Son
you
of a
alive?
bitch.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay,
I'm
because
not. I'm
you've
dead.
taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, Papa Jose is a rather beefy
Oh, he
motherfucker.
gets crit.
I'm dead. So I'm only level 1. I only have 1 hit point.
Let's
What?
see.
What it says?
It's
it says
just
1.
rolling d6s for hit points, so he could fast track his health, but he'd be lower on skill stuff.
It has a 1 for. I mean, a Roman numeral 1 for my hit points. I don't know what that means, but that's what it was.
Oh,
So I only had 1 hit point.
well, he takes double damage from this, and any number is gonna kill him. So
Yeah. I am dead. Trying to reclaim the ship. Oh God. My head exploded.
okay. So no, you're reduced to 0. We don't take you to negative with the first hit. Go ahead and roll a d6. Okay. You are unconscious for a D2 rounds, and you're gonna awaken with a D4 HP and a D2 level, D2 Devil's Luck. You rolled the best you could possibly roll, so roll a D2, then a D4, then a D2.
You just did the equivalent of rolling a 20 on a death save.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
You're-
So D2, D4, D2.
Yep. Actually, don't roll the D4. Your max HP is 1, so you get 1 HP.
Okay.
So you're unconscious until after the next round.
Okay. Sweet.
You didn't roll that correctly, though.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Can I get another D2 roll from you? Okay, and you get a Devil's Luck. I don't know if you used any of them yet, but you get one if you're not maxed out.
I don't know what that is.
Basically inspiration.
Okay. I haven't never used it, and on my thing I have none. So I get a D2.
Well, you get 1 because you rolled 1.
Okay. So I get a D2.
Yeah, so you could use that to do maximum damage, re-roll anything, minus d6 to yourself. One test is at a minus 4 DR.
You could use that to stop yourself from dying the next time you get hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I might make it through this one. It depends.
We'll see. Okay. So that's it for them. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Go ahead. Mister is unconscious until after the enemies go one more time.
But it means all my boys can shoot, though, right?
Yep. All 7 of them.
You want me to do it or what?
You can. That's fine. Just 7 d20 rolls. You need to make it 13.
Damn.
2 kills. You got 2 kills.
Fuck.
Okay. Gilbert,
All right.
your turn.
Summon zombie or skeleton.
You summon a skeleton.
And I'd like to climb in and get some cover as well.
Okay, you climb in and hide behind one of the turned over the big turned over table.
All right, so I still have 2 skeletons, yeah? At this
Uh,
point?
yeah, I'll go with that. You should track that.
All right,
There's a ton of stuff happening.
fair enough. They stab Spaniards.
Okay. They do not stab Spaniards.
Okay, so do I have some cover from the fucking hoser on the abandoned vessel trying to shoot me on my vessel?
Yeah, he probably can't see you anymore.
Awesome. Fuck that guy. All right, I'm set.
Okay. You're all done?
Yep.
Okay. So, other than the 3 that are up on the rigging, the other 13 of these guys are climbing in. So they're going to start by attacking the skeletons. We'll have 5 of them attack the skeletons. They get both of them down.
All right.
So that means there's 8 more. Gilbert, you're the only hostile up in the room for them.
Wait, what?
The 2 skeletons are dead.
Yeah, the
Mister's
skeletons that were
down.
swimming were down on the ship.
Right.
Oh, all his mooks are dead?
No, all the men climbed in after you guys, except for the 3 that are in the
What about
rigging.
Mister's crew?
Yeah, because Mister's
Oh,
crew
you
was
know what? You're
boarding
right.
the ship that they were also boarding. I'm on a different ship from the 2 factions.
What?
You guys are all in the treasure galleon, I thought.
Yeah, you're all on the treasure galleon.
My understanding from what Mister was saying was he was boarding the same ship.
He boarded the treasure galleon from this side.
No,
They boarded it from this side.
No.
I asked you directly if you climbed in the window, and you said yes.
No, I said I boarded Gilbert's ship, the Mischief's Bounty.
Whatever you intended to do, I asked you directly if you climbed in the window, and you told me yes.
Alrighty, okay. That is a different tactical situation than I thought we were in.
That's
Okay.
totally different than what I thought we were doing. Yeah, I've been playing it. Yeah, well.
It'll be fine.
Take a moment. Figure out your strategy. But
what resources
these guys
do we
are
have?
coming in. So you do have the crew. You're right, and the crew should be in there, but they would be on the other side of the room, which still puts you between that crew and like the other guys. I will say they won't all attack you since there's other enemies, but they're running past you first, so at least a couple of them are coming after you.
Okay.
So we'll call that 3 of them, and the rest will charge into the group with Mister's men. So it looks like 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
He attacks you with it's like a scimitar.
I am barely alive.
That is better than dead. It's much better than barely dead. Okay, so then the rest of them are gonna run into Mr. Smith. So there are 13 of these guys. I'm sorry, there are 12 of these guys because there's 3 outside. Minus those 3, that means there's 9 attackers. against Mister's 7. So they're going to run in and start swinging. I'm going to do that right one day. They kill 5. That's pretty brutal. Okay. They are done.
Okay, so can I get back up?
You do get back up. You are there with Gilbert. You have 2 of your men left, and you are surrounded. There are 9 hostiles in the room with you from the other ship, and there are more hostiles from this ship you're on in the next room. They just haven't come in here yet.
Well, wow. Whose turn is it?
It's all of your turns. You take them in whatever order you like.
Commodore?
AGR.
Sorry, is it the ship's turns or still their local turn?
It's our local
No,
turn.
unless you guys are gonna try to like barricade yourselves in, it's gonna continue to be, it's gonna continue to be like melee combat until you guys resolve this. And you can't really
AGR.
barricade yourselves in because there's men in there with you.
AGR.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best impersonation of that guy throughout the window.
Okay, you jump out the window.
Without a word or a glance behind me, I leap out of the window and into the water.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
that's what I was gonna do, but
Which side of the ship are you jumping out on?
hey, you go one side, I go the other. We look at each other, and then we both dive out opposite windows.
Let's see. Is the Spanish brigandine being boarded?
This brigandine?
Yes.
They fended off the borders in the dinghy. They basically obliterated them.
Okay. I go off the north side.
Towards the dogfish. Okay.
Correct. Towards the
Okay.
dogfish.
Mister, I assume you're also going to dive towards the dogfish.
Yeah. If I
Okay.
can go out the opposite window, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you guys are disengaging. Is your crew also disengaging?
No, they're gonna fight to the last.
Are you sure? Because between the 2 of you, you don't have enough people to operate the dogfish.
I mean, how are they gonna get out?
Yes.
We're jumping
The
out the only 2
crew
windows.
tactically disengages.
Yeah, they all jump out windows too.
Yes.
It's like a clown car.
They
Okay.
they make like their leadership and defenestrate themselves.
Well, you guys have like lines across. You can zip line. You don't have to look like dummies. You can look like Errol Flynn for all I care.
All right, back to the dogfish.
Okay, yeah, we get across to the dogfish, and once we're over, we cut the line so they can't come after us.
Okay.
And I'm
And then
hiding in a
take
room.
cover. I take cover. You can cut
Yeah.
lines. I'm
Taking cover.
Okay. You have
they can
ended. You have ended the melee battle. So we will now continue. That was the end of the ship's turn. So it is now the hostile ship's turns.
Do they fire on their own vessel? Oh wait. And because I killed the bunch of crew and the captain of that galleon, they don't get a turn.
So these guys have already left this vessel. There are actually 3 of them on here. And they're all over here. I believe there were 9 of them left. So this ship is now ineffective, but this ship is effective.
Wait, which one?
The ship you just left, all the boarders are now like they are going to help crew the ship.
Oh well, fuck.
It's not like it has anywhere to go.
All right, they turn to engage the dogfish.
Cringe.
They move one tile and they fire their broadsides.
Cringe. I use vicious mockery.
So this crew has a skill of 0. This crew has a skill of 2. I'm going to call that a skill of 1 between the two of them.
I curse their shots. Let the warp take them.
Okay, 1 hit. And that's a D10.
Sloops, I think, of D2's armor.
Yeah, roll your D2 armor. That's Mr. rolling.
D2.
Yep. Okay, you have 26 hull left. I'm not going to give them small arms because they had to like actively like join the ship and start getting into position. So we're going to say that takes them some crew action. That ship's fucked. This ship is going to move. It's going to move twice and fire on the HMS Executor. They don't really have to worry about this ship. If any stray shots hit it, it doesn't matter. Your skill of 2. One hit.
Mm-hmm. D6 armor.
3 damage.
Piddly.
All right, Man of War doesn't have any shots. Okay. Nobody else is doing anything there. These guys are going to move up. Neither of them can full sail.
Damn, they're gonna get away. Fuck.
No, they're not. All right, is it our turn yet?
Well, first it's like the.
Oh yeah,
down
our
on-
ground forces. The continuing of the sack of Havana.
All right. So what are the ground forces doing?
Guns go burr.
All right.
Voodoo?
What are you aiming at?
Oh, see here. Gotta bring up the big screen here.
You could sink the peaceful intentions so we can say we've never lost a ship to enemy fire.
I mean, as amusing as that is, where's that Man of War at? He's out of range.
He's outside of arcs. Yeah.
Can we flood the rear ballasts?
We're a freaking fort. Hmm. What other enemy ship that isn't glowing gold in that giant clusterfuck of a mess?
All the other enemy ships disembarked so that they could load their like. This was a giant boarding action.
We've,
and
we've
they
disabled the
disembarked and
other
got
enemy
on.
ships.
Yeah, everything else over here is fucked.
I would say let's just throw fire into the San Jose. I mean, aiming for the decks, not aiming for the guns or the lower. Like,
Sure.
doing
can-
non-lethal
I'm-
damage to the ship as best
These are
I can
called
say.
broadsides because they don't have small arms, but they are the size of small arms, so you're welcome to use those against crew. That's fine.
All right. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
don't just
start
target the San
sniping.
Jose. Target the one that's been partially depleted already.
Or that. Yeah.
The Urca.
All right. We'll
Doesn't have
target there.
our
I
crew
mean, if
on
you
it,
can
or do they
kill
all...
two, if you kill two people, it will no longer operate. So yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. So same rules as before.
Yeah, it's like it's just a regular attack, so it's just your D20 was a presence roll.
I started fixing, telescopes to all the guns for him.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
3 hits. Roll
Mm-hmm.
your damage.
Oh,
And you're targeting crew, so I'm not going to give him his hull.
All right. I almost rolled that 32 times.
10. Devastating. Don't you have 4? You have 4 shots.
No, only 3 hit.
Oh,
He-
one missed. Okay.
I mean, I
Yeah,
could
they
take the
repaired,
4th
they
shot if you say
repaired it,
so.
but I just didn't notice that last roll. That's fine. Okay. All right. Spectre, do you approach the church?
Well, how's the church look right now?
There are lights on. There's a service going.
There's no armed presence.
Everybody seems to have vacated the streets. They're fighting the fire.
Okay, I'm going to have the skeletons storm the church.
There is an incredible amount of screaming.
There's no crimes quite like war crimes.
I don't know that I need to really narrate what happens here, but I mean, imagine, a large gang of zombies busting down the front door of a church and consuming all of the parishioners. I mean, are yours skeletons? They're skeletons, right?
There's like 2 zombies, but it's all skeletons otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, they just start hacking people to bits. It's really just awful. Are you just standing in the back like after they bust in the door, do you just like close it behind them?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, everybody just gets eaten or mauled and murdered. It's really bad. Blood seeps out from under the door and they're screaming and crying and people banging on the door. And somebody breaks a window and they throw themselves out, but it's like 3 stories up. And then there's a man at the top of the bell tower ringing the bell, and then you hear him scream and he plummets to the ground with a skeleton stabbing him with a dagger the whole way down. And the skeleton's fine. It lands right on top of him. He's very large, and he cushions the fall. And it's just a bloodbath. It's just an absolute bloodbath.
Good opportunity for him to make more skeletons.
Excellent.
Accurate.
Oh, that's how it's going to go down in the history books.
All right. So we have secured the church, correct?
I mean, yeah, yeah. I guess secured is a word you could use.
That's the word I'm going to use. I'd assume that this being a church, uh, like there's candles and whatnot going on.
Oh
All
yeah,
that.
there's candles all over the place.
I'm gonna have like 5 of the skeletons grab some candles and head back out, start lighting buildings on fire.
Okay, they just spread out in different directions.
Yep, just have them light stuff on fire and then tell them to return after they've lit something off.
Okay, several small fires have started.
Too bad the town's busy with those other fires. It's a real shame.
It is. It really, really is.
Can I ask a question? I know this is going to seem out of the blue, but why are we turning Havana into a hellscape?
Oh, I can answer that. Because I laid out this plan and nobody contested me on it.
Yes, accurate.
And mind you, this was like a month ago when we were
what
doing
was
the
plan
planning
for,
phase.
though? What was?
Well, to capture the treasure galleons, we decided we need a distraction, so we set Havana on fire.
Yep.
A distraction sacking, as it were.
Yep.
Yeah, there was an elaborate plan at one point. Like there was gonna be really
Fire
clever
Fire
amphibious
ships
assault.
and sneaky boarding
Yeah,
actions and all
none of that
kinds of
stuff.
shit. Yeah, we just went with the
None of
straightforward.
that.
Well,
we
that was the plan
planned
before we had the executor on board. And then when we realized we had to ship the line, we decided, yeah, we can just do a full frontal assault.
Yep, pretty much.
Many things change when you have a ship at the line at your disposal.
Hey, by the way, Spook, there's a lot of stuff that's like gold in here. They got, candlesticks, they got all kind like crosses, they got all kind of gold stuff in here.
Very good.
He's gonna be the
skeletons on
only
sack
one.
duty. Have him, stuffing it in a bag. While I take the opportunity to run up the tower and get a look around the surrounding area.
Okay.
He's gonna be the only one that makes a profit out of this.
All right.
He could retire into Havana. I heard the housing market is going to be crazy.
It's funny because it's a war crime.
No, it's not a war crime. This is the first time.
Spectre, there's a whole treasure galleon that hasn't left port yet.
He's about to see that probably.
Hello, exit strategy.
Actually, I don't think I set that. They're probably not even done unloading. Somebody roll me 6d10. Okay. That might be a challenge. You might need some more undead, because I'm pretty sure you had like 14.
18.
I was
Oh, he was up to 18. Okay.
Well, he just got a bunch
the
of new
challenge
dead
is going to
bodies.
be. Yeah, the challenge is going to be I'm low on Devil's Luck. If I flub a ritual roll, bad things will happen.
Oh, I got one sitting right now you can
Well,
use.
fortunately, you're in enemy territory, so if you accidentally call down like a storm of, meteors or something, it's not the end of the world for us.
And that's when 7 plagues descended upon Havana. Actually, wait, that's a plague per party member, if Pete was here.
Oh, Jesus.
We are the 7 plagues of Havana.
I could theoretically, if I don't blow any rolls, squeeze
Guys,
out.
are you the baddies?
Yes.
No, we're the good guys.
AGR,
The Spaniards
you
are
and I
the
talked
baddies.
about this. I'm definitely a baddie.
What are you guys talking about? We're not the bad guys here. These are Spaniards. It's fine.
I mean, that is true. And also, we're not really here to kill them. That's just an afterthought. We're here for the gold.
Yeah, that's why I gave that plan. Yeah.
Also, assuming everything goes right, I can squeeze out at most. Like, this is assuming I don't flub any rolls and I get max rolls on the D2. 36 more skeletons.
I mean, I don't think that's likely, but it would help.
Well, between 30 and 36. But again, that's assuming I don't flub any of the relic rolls or the ritual rolls.
All right, I think the landlubbers here are done, right?
I think so. We're pretty straightforward for our turn.
Okay, back to the ships.
Okay. Sitting Dutch. It's going to use small arms to target the treasure galleon, the depleted one, targeting the crew.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
There is a lot of shit in the way.
There's a lot of shit in the way. Yes. Do. Do I have to move?
No.
Okay. I'm actually, that ship's in a good position. I would like it to stay there. The
Okay.
Executor.
Yep.
First crew action. Firing small arms targeting crew of the Urka.
Okay. This is going to be good.
Oh, bad.
Yes.
Hang on. D8's okay. 14 casualties. Excellent. Let's see. How many do I need? I need 30. I have 50. I believe I am close enough to board the Urka with the second action, yes?
You would want to move forward one
Okay.
so that the hexes that are highlighted are touching.
Fair enough. All right, they do that. And then I have 50 extra crewmen on the Executor, yes?
You do.
They assault the Urka's 8 people.
All right. Do you want to use risk rules?
Yes.
That could go very, very well or very, very badly.
No, do it manually.
Fine, we'll do it manually.
I mean, you just gotta roll.
All right, so
D20.
so I should roll
and get above
initiative?
a 13 on 8 of them.
Yeah, it's. I mean.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I go first. All right, how many men can I cross and form just a rifle line to shoot at the people on the Urka? All 50?
I mean, yeah. Before your turn's over, you can get 50 men on there.
Okay. Well, then in that case, first rank fire, second rank fire, and I'm just going to shoot all 8 men on the all 8 enemies on the Urka.
Okay. Do you want to stop for a morale check, or are you just gonna clear them out?
If they surrender, it just makes them easier to shoot.
Okay. Well, we could try the morale check and see if they make it easier to shoot them.
Okay. Like I'm not taking prisoners here.
Okay. They have very high morale. So go ahead and shoot them. They are still resisting.
Well, within the first 4 rolls, I got 3,
That's it.
4,
Because the 20 counts for 2.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
The Marines
you
clear
obliterate
out.
them.
Excellent. The Marines take them out. I will leave 30 behind to keep control of the Urka. The remaining 20 go back to the Executor.
Okay.
So I've lost 30 people off the Executor.
Oh no.
You overkilled that by triple. You had 25 successful hits, counting crits as doubles.
Yeah. Yeah, so all the command codes are transferred over. Am I able to move that ship this turn?
Yeah. I mean, I'll allow it.
Okay. Then I've got some movement orders to give first for the Executor. So it's only moved one.
Okay. Give me just a minute. I'm trying to make this obvious that it's been taken.
Can't just turn off the glow.
Unfortunately. Now it's
Now it's very obviously our side. All right. So I've moved forward one. No. Executor first.
Okay.
Executor rotates to the right. Forward one. And I think he gets 2 turns per set of movement, yes?
He still gets 2 turns, yeah.
Yeah, so rotate right again. Forward one. And that should be it for its movement.
Yep.
Which clears up a line. Galleons have movement of 2, I believe. So Urka... Oh,
Yeah,
3? 3? Okay, forward 1 and turn to the left, and then forward 2. To bring it alongside, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I've made a hole, and that's how it's going to escape.
Yep.
I want to be clear, they're still flying all the Spanish colors and all of that on that ship.
Yep. I think he can see what happened.
I would hope so, because otherwise the Satisfaction isn't making it back to Tortuga.
All right. He comes about. You can keep going. They're just moving.
I mean, that's all of our friendly ships that have command. The peaceful intentions and... Actually, wait.
The Dogfish has crew.
And the other Tartane. How many people are on the flute? I know you have that written down there. Can I...
needs 10.
Can I...
Sitting Dutch has 22, yeah.
Right. I should have... I only used my small arms for Sitting Dutch.
Yeah.
Can I drop a dinghy with 3 people in it? To go and reclaim Mischief's bounty? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The intent being to get to Mischief's bounty, then get it the fuck out of there.
I'll just go ahead and let you go. They have 3 movements.
Okay. Well, we would have dropped them off the back there.
2 movement.
2 movements, so
Still
1,
enough.
2, and then board the Dogfish or Mischief's bounty. If the Mischief's bounty has actions of its own. So yeah,
This is kind of like that thing in D&D where they let you make a railgun by passing stuff from one commoner to another. So I think we have to call it there.
Okay, that's why I was saying, like, if you'll let me do this, otherwise, we're passing the command baton around and everyone gets actions as a result.
Right.
Yeah, they're just manning that ship.
Okay.
But that's the only other action I had for Sitting Dutch. I want it to remain located where it is.
So be it.
So wait, how many of the ships have we claimed?
We've taken 1 treasure galleon. We've reclaimed Mischief's bounty. The Peaceful Intentions is sinking, and combat is not the time to try to save it. It requires too much effort.
Well, yeah.
Mischief's bounty was just abandoned, so.
Yeah,
but there is also the other.
But Mr. also has his
brig right
Dogfish.
there.
Yeah, but that brig is combat ineffective. They can try and board, but they've only got 3 people
Actually, where is the bulk of their crew?
on the treasure galleon that got murdered.
Let's say, yeah.
We murdered
their
them.
Current bulk of crew is on the treasure galleons that are still active. Every other ship has been decimated. The brigantine out by the cliffs there has no crew on it.
So we just need to start claiming ships.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since we have the closer fort, we've got the cover fire.
Because shit, it's
Sim
not
and
even
I
just
can
a matter of
snipe
closer
drivers.
fort. We might be able to take the whole damn city.
It's
we might
Spanish
be
capital,
able
remember
to
that.
yeah,
There
we might
are
be able to
3
damage
forts
it.
worth of soldiers. have
Eventually,
the
their
element of
land
surprise.
forces will overwhelm
Exactly.
ours. Our
Okay,
land
so
forces are the
they-
equivalent of a
they still
commando
have
force.
Significant forces, then. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our,
they have land forces. They're just currently occupied. Once they're not currently occupied, we lose that fight, hands down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is distracting, but also like there's a lot of town.
Oh, okay. There's still more Havana. Okay.
Havana's big,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Havana big.
Well, look. I don't know what the scale of the map was, and with the way it was zoomed in, I thought that was the city. Okay.
I
Yeah, there's
admire your
a whole
gumption,
other
Gilbert.
fort to the south.
Yeah, but a bit much.
I am a political refugee from Cuba.
So we're gonna blow up the prison before we leave, right?
Well, we already blew it up.
Burn the harbor.
By the way, there's still people in cells. Like you didn't convince a lot of them to join you, but you kind of stopped trying.
I mean, they didn't want to go. Oh well, gotta go.
they made their bed. Now they get to die in it.
I was gonna say, yeah, with all the the skeletons gone, Cent and I both are needed to run 4 gun sets, so can't really go do anything about that.
I can always swim over.
Although this is gonna be one sacking for the storybooks, on account for the fucking skeletons.
I mean, how often do you read about a pirate fleet attacking the Spanish colonial capital and win?
Right here. We're making history.
All right, I think it's just
shall
Mister
live
then
in
for the
infamy.
dogfish.
All right, Mister, you have the dogfish. The
Yeah.
only reason you have enough crew to run it is because you and Gilbert are on there.
All right.
I can start raising bodies.
What is the orders? Are we still chasing the?
Well, we've got one treasure galleon. There are still 3 or 4 left. So go take one of those. Go take one of the objective ships.
Okay.
Attack.
With what? With what?
Use your small arms to winnow their forces. When it comes around to the executor's turn again, it's also going to help you against the Margarita, as with the Sitting Dutch. You'll have fire support.
What I mean
I
is that
will note.
we're damn near combat ineffective as characters. Our ship might be functioning, but we are damn near ineffective as characters.
Fine. Then run your small arms and deplete the crew of the Margarita. Then you'll have a much easier time taking it.
All right.
AGR, I got a question. That ship
Yeah.
that's beside the Spanish brigand, is there any people on it?
No, it's empty. But you don't have enough people to run it.
How many corpses can I raise?
I'm not thinking about running it. It's got larger guns than my ship does. Could I get on it and whack the?
You wouldn't be able to man the guns without 15 people.
How many corpses are there?
I mean, there's corpses. There's plenty of corpses around, but
I'm raising the dead.
but I don't know how many you can raise.
According to this,
Well, also bear in mind you have a limit to the number of spells you can cast a day.
what?
You're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think it's just safe to assume that I'm probably out of spells.
So sorcerers, you begin. You can cast D2 plus Spirit number of spells each day, resetting at sunset.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely out of spells.
That's totally fine. You needed the help. I'm not going to question it. Anyway. So I will mention the executor can't unload anybody, but if you were to just happen to pass by them, you might be able to get some people aboard. That might make things slightly easier for you. They would be, British sailors. You might not want them on your ship, but they would help you crew it.
Who do we work for? Under? besides that? But who does Under work?
You're pirates. You work for
Us.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Pirates. Oh, and they're no, we can't have the Navy on.
He
They're
is
pirates.
a
He's a disgraced
gunboats.
admiral.
he is a disgraced port captain who has fled his arrest with a loyal crew.
Oh well, then yeah, he damn near all he has to do is hoist the colors. Shit.
He is trying to get back in the Navy's good books by fighting the Spanish and returning with treasure.
Oh well, in that case, yeah.
We're basically, this is an operation where we are British privateers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as
Oh,
far
yeah,
as
we
this
can do
guy's
that.
concerned, you guys are cool. As far as the Navy's
atrocity is
concerned,
committed in the name of the
it's
crown.
a whole other thing.
Yeah,
He's
but the
willing
Navy's
to
not
look the
here.
other way because he doesn't give a naps. But like, he's already on the shit list, so it doesn't really matter.
So you want to get back in our good graces? Yes, that's correct. Do you have any information you could share about the rumors we're hearing about the raid on Havana? No, everything you've heard is bullshit. I don't know this crew of pirates of which you speak.
Look, if he helps us take the 3 ships, we'll give him half of one as treasure to go back and tell the British that he
No,
took.
hold on, guys, hold on. Let's get the gold first. We can haggle over
Then
percentages
divide the
later.
loot.
Right then, small arms to battle.
To battle!
And then we head to
Alright.
the dogfish heads to the Santa Maria and proceeds to pepper it with fire. We're not getting on board, but we're going to fire at it.
Okay, you have to turn, or you don't have to turn. You can just fire from there because you're not using your big guns. You can go ahead.
All right.
What do I roll?
Small arms is going to be
I'll be back.
it's a d20 -1 because your crew skills -1. I'll say actually you've killed all your crew, so we'll call it a 0 because you guys are doing it personally.
Is it a presence check?
It's just yes, it's a presence check.
Well, in that case, I'm good at presence checks.
Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll a d4. You kill 1.
That's not good.
Well, you only need to kill 4 more, or I'm sorry, 5 more to render that ship ineffective.
Right. At that point, it's dead in the water, and we can just pick off the rest of the crew before boarding it.
All right. Well, then it's your turn, right, Gilbert, or whoever else. I'm done. I think that's all I can do, right?
I mean, you've got more movement, but I don't think you want to board them.
You might want to slip in behind them so that they can't broadside you easily.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Let me look. Hang on. Let me look at the map. Yeah. According to. Yeah. See if we can get right in behind them. Yeah. That way they can't. They have to use their small arms and not their long range. And I'm gonna hunker down. Tell the boys to get down.
So
when they shoot.
I will just note you are in the broadside of this.
Yeah, you might want to aim for that like 1 hex to your right instead of that one. You should have had the movement to be able to do that.
There.
Or that one.
Either or would have put you out of arcs of both of them.
I think you have movement to go there or there, so do whatever you want.
If I'm there, I could hit them with my guns. If I could have moved there first, but
Yeah, you can. I mean, you could still hit them with your guns.
You can shoot your broadsides at the Margarita.
yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. That's a perception, right? Yeah.
Yeah, same roll. It's just bigger damage dice if you hit. I'm gonna ask: are you trying to fire at the crew, or are you trying to fire? If you're firing broadsides at the crew, I'm going to call that grape shot, and I'm going to say you still have to fight the hull, but you can damage crew.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit. So roll a d6 minus a d6. Okay, you kill 3 people. They are almost ineffective. Anybody else?
Well, everybody else is gone, I think.
All right, enemy turn. This is bad. They don't really have room to maneuver here.
Yeah.
This close to shore is like a risk.
Yeah, he just risked a beaching with that maneuver.
I'm gonna say every time he's this close, every time he moves on a tile this close, he's rolling a d4. On a 1, he's gonna run aground. All right, he ran aground.
How badly did he run aground?
I mean, it's gonna take some manpower to move, but it's not like the ship is wrecked. It's hit like a sandbar.
Right. Well, what I mean though is, it's possible for us to kill the crew and then take the ship and get it and get it refloated
I mean,
without
yeah, if you
too
just
much
dump,
effort.
if you just dump some weight, it'll float. You don't have to do anything too fancy.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, next. Oh, he's not quite in irons. He's gonna move 1 to put the dogfish in range, and he is. This is gonna be really ugly. He's gonna fire on the crew. Broadsides and then small arms. One hit. He does no damage. He peppers the sloop with grape shot, but the hull manages to bounce it all away. Oh, he has one more shot. We'll give him one more shot. We'll call this one small arms. It's a d6. It is. Okay. I'm not going to have him kill the crew with that, but that does kill the other NPCs, so the ship's dead in the water. All right. He has some movement left, so he's going to move 1. Actually, yeah. And then nobody else over there needs to do anything. He's aground. Oh, the Pride and Satisfaction didn't move, but that's fine. Or they might have moved. I don't know. Okay. There you go. And that's it for these guys. Yeah.
Okay, so the Urka first. Forward 2, turns to the left, forward 1. The Executor. It is going to use Grape Shot on its broadside at the Santa Margarita.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. That's a 20.
So I'll do the 18 first since it does get its hull. What's its hull, by the way?
Hull is a D6.
So 16 casualties. Okay. I'm then going to continue with to follow that up with small arms against it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
For 5 more casualties.
Absolutely brutal.
Oh yeah, I am. All right. Rotate it to the right. Executor, rotate to the right. Forward 1. Rotate to the right. Forward 1. It can only make 2 turns. I used my 2 actions already, so I'm going to stop there. Because I don't want the Executor to run aground.
Reasonable.
Sitting Dutch. Small arms 12, right, for range?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to fire its small arms on the Margarita.
Okay. That should be right.
Nah,
Nope.
it's just lobbing them over there, but missing. All right, Sitting Dutch is going to rotate left 1. Forward 1.
Okay, you are dead in irons.
Okay, so I should still be able to move 1, though, yes?
I think so, but I would like to double check.
In irons. Oh, speed 0 can only rotate once. Sorry, I misread that earlier. I thought it was min 1. Okay, that's fine. No, you can still rotate. I need to rotate that way anyway, so that'll be my move. But that should bring the other ship, the other treasure galleon, into broadside for a grape shot.
Yeah.
Which misses.
A lot of bullshit in the way.
Yep. All right. Mischief's Bounty. That is an active ship now with 3 crew, which is its min for combat effectiveness.
Yeah.
Small arms against Margarita.
Okay. That's D4. I'll roll your attack first.
Miss.
Nope.
All right, then forward 1, turn to the right. Forward 4. And then broadside grape shot into the San Jose.
Okay. This appears to be a suicide mission just to do as much damage as possible and blockade them.
I mean, if my crew seems to be particularly bad at shooting things.
Well, how often have you stopped and done gunnery drills?
None. Look, these are imports from the
Okay.
Russian Navy. All right, they're recruits mostly from the Baltic Fleet.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's totally just trying to fuck with the San Jose's ability to maneuver easily. But I believe that is it for my ships. Mister gets his move.
His ship is now combat ineffective. They're stranded on a ship that can't go anywhere.
Oh dear.
So, Mister,
Is my ship going down?
Your ship is not going down, but they killed all your crew. It's just you and Gilbert left. So you can't sail with just the two of you. You're stranded.
All right. Distance to one of the ships.
Well, where are you trying to go? You're at least 100 feet from anyone.
Okay. How many people are on the Santa Maria?
The Santa Margarita?
Yeah.
10.
I want to reduce that number. I'm gonna climb up in the crow's nest, take my rifle. Since I have 150 feet of aim, I'm gonna start pop shotting people off the deck up of that ship.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You're right at the border. Technically they're 200 feet away, but I'll give you a shot. I'm just gonna up the difficulty.
Oh, okay.
I'm not tracking damage for this, so you're gonna need to make a 15, and it'll just be a kill. Yeah, you snipe somebody out of the rigging. That's one down.
All right, that's all I can do. I mean, that's all I can do.
I bet you his name was
Damn
Wilhelm.
fine shooting. Well, you can't hear the scream from that far out.
Okay, he didn't hear the shot either. Just up there going, "We're gonna get away, Captain. We're gonna flip." Ah!
Okay, enemy's turn.
When does the fort go?
Did you not go before these guys went?
No,
'Cause
they didn't. We kind of skipped them that time.
Okay. Well, we'll go back to you guys then. Go ahead and go.
The fort would like to ravage the San Jose there, targeting
Okay.
crew.
By all means.
A yar.
Very nice.
A yar.
All right. All right, Spook, what are you doing? You've killed everyone in the church.
All right, so none of them up that church, which presumably has a bit of a vantage point with the towers and whatnot. How's that fort looking off to the east there?
It's fully manned. There are a lot of soldiers in and around it. They seem to be on high alert, but nobody's leaving. They seem like they're hunkering down.
Well, as long as that fort's there, that ship is basically out of the question. What with the guns from the fort?
So the
and
fort
everything.
has really clear sight lines on everything seaward, but with the buildings, they are probably not going to be able to aim in towards you. Like if you're sitting in the church and they see you, they can fire at the church.
Right.
I don't know if they will, but they can. But like if you're in the streets, they can't see you.
Okay. See, my concern would be getting to the. If you could zoom out just a tad. Would be getting to that lone galleon there, and then trying to figure out a way to, scarp her with it. However, that would bring me all the way across its gun range, like the full length of it, trying to get out of harbor there.
Yeah, that ship can only move 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 rounds in its gun range.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
not
fires
making it
D12s.
past. Could you pull down just a tad for me? Let's hold this down to the south here, more town.
Yeah, it's more town. This is the bank, the governor's mansion. There's a lot more ships at harbor. Um, you know, this is a bay. It's closed, but there's ships all over.
Hmm. How far is it to that bank? Ooh, that's a ways, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the far end of town.
I don't even have a clear exit strategy yet.
Yeah, I mean, really, no matter what you do, if you exit, if you're seabound when you leave, and you're south of this fort, like that's a problem. So
Remember we talked about taking a long walk, heading out west.
Hmm.
Once we're done causing the distraction, we were planning on extracting and leaving, and then getting picked up on the shore later.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? In that case, I am gonna. In that case, I am gonna continue. I'm gonna round up the boys after they've finished stuffing as much, gold objects in the sacks as they can. I'm gonna round them up and have them continue south.
your fires are spreading. I'm just updating them.
Okay. Well, if that's all he's doing, unfortunately, I have to call it here for me and head out to
Yep.
my other game. Thanks for DMing. This was a lot of fun.
Of course. Yeah, we're gonna have